Now that I've gone through and I've read through the directions on how to actually create my signature for my email, and I've looked at my different templates, and in here I've given everybody 5 different templates. They're roughly the same, just slight variations. Let's say we want to pick one of these, we want to edit it, we want to do all of whatever we need to do, and now we've got it done and we need to go ahead and put it into our Gmail. So I'm going to go ahead and take this top one here, this static image here. So again, I've gone in, I've added alt tags to all my images, I've updated my content here to make sure it's correct. All of this is typable, so it's easy for the screen readers to read. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to click and drag to highlight this. You'll notice that it's actually set up in a table, so the table actually comes right over into the Gmail. So I just click and highlight. I'm going to do Control or Command C to copy it. And now I'm going to go into my Gmail, and inside my Gmail I'm going to come up here to the very top and I'm going to look for the little gear icon. This is the settings button. So I'm going to click on settings, and then I'm going to click right here where it says see all settings. Now there's a lot of stuff that you're going to see when you first get into settings, but what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to where we see signature. So it's right over here on the left hand side, signature. It's a little more than halfway down. You'll notice I have a bunch of different signatures in here just so I could show people how to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and let's say we're going to create a brand new signature for you. So I'm going to click right here where it says create new, and this signature I'm just going to call it testing delete, because I'm going to end up removing this one. So I just want to make sure I know which one I'm going to remove. But you could call it internal email versus external, full signature versus condensed, however, or you could just call it signature. Doesn't even have to be crazy. So when this comes up right now, I'm in my, right here it says testing delete. This is the signature that I'm in. You'll see that this area here, this is where my signature would go, it is blank. What I do normally is I'll go and I'll hit enter a couple times, just give me a little bit of breathing room, and then I'm going to do Control or Command V, and I'm going to paste it in here. So everything that I had over in the other document, over in Google Doc, is now pasted directly in here. So now what I'm going to do is I can, this is set, I can come down here and I can say whether or not I want to use which signature for which email. And let's say right now for my new email, I'm going to say that I want the test delete. So any new emails, it's going to be test delete. Well, once I've pasted this in here, I'm going to come down here to the bottom and I'm going to do save changes. And now I'm going to compose an email. So when I compose, this right here is the signature that I just pasted in there. Now, again, I had several different signatures. So let's say I didn't want this one. Let's say I wanted a different one. You could add multiple signatures so that if you wanted to, you could come down here to signature and I could pick a different signature. So my Google certification signature, that's what that one looks like. If I clicked on full signature, that's what that one would look like. You can always go in here and clean it up as you go along. You can remove signatures if you wanted to. So let's say that signature I just created I want to delete now. I can come up here and do settings, go to all settings, close out of that. I'm going to scroll back down here a little over halfway down to my signatures right here. And if I come down here to testing delete, you'll see I can either edit that signature or I can delete the signature. And if I click delete, it says, are you sure you want to delete it? And I'll say, yep, it is deleted. And now I have my other signatures that are in here. And right now, because I changed my new email, I'm going to have it coming from the COM office. So I'm back to my original signature. I got to make sure that I come down to the very bottom and click Save Changes, extremely important. And now if I choose, it's going to pop up and it's going to have my signature. Now right now when this first pops up, we know that this is an animated GIF that rotates, but you're not going to necessarily see it right here. Once you send the email, it will do that rotation for you. I hope that you found this helpful.